everybody, happy summer. Come on back here real quick. I got this funny little recipe today. Happy summer. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're staying cool out there. Last week somebody called me the headless horseman of cooking, so I thought that was hilarious. So, big hello. I wanted to show my face. I'm 100. Give me a break. Come on back here. This is not going to take like 5 minutes. You have all this already. A simple egg recipe. But before I go on, I got to show off this cool drink. We're mixing. Oh, yeah. We're mixing this and we're mixing a drink. Tracy Rogers from Fun Times at Spinning. She sent me this idea. And I'm trying it. So, Tracy, this is for you. I've got ginger ale. Got ginger ale already. I've got ice. And I've got some gin, and I went for the big little scoop here. So here's my gin. Woo! It's gonna be exciting. And you said top it off with grape juice. So let me stir a little bit of that in there. And we're gonna top off with grape juice. We're gonna see how good this is. I can't wait. I love a new mixed drink. Love a new mixed drink. And I needed something refreshing. Come on. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. It's good. It's good. Tracy, cheers to you. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for the sweet comments every week. I love it. This is really tasty. I'll be drinking this. 2 thumbs up, guys, on that. I'll put down the description. In my description, I'm going to put down the recipe because it's like it's called the Transfusion drink. Can you imagine? Yeah, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. And my drink glass was vintage from 1975, 76. It's the McDonald's collection. Hamburglar, he's adorable with his hat and all that. Loved it. The Ronald McDonald one and this one are probably my favorites. So anyway, I was going to show them off today. So anyway, let's get started on this. This is going to be a high protein egg meal. You know, just it's the egg cups. They're super easy, guys. I can make several, and I made some last night because it's too hot to turn on the oven during the day. But these take about 40 minutes, like I tell you, on 350. 350, I did them 40 minutes. And In the Kitchen with Karen gave me the idea to try this. She uses the silicone little baking pan. I'm old-fashioned. I do what my mom did. And the cleanup is awful. You know, you have to soak them, you have to clean them. I tried this, Karen, and I love it. In the Kitchen with Karen, if you don't watch her, she's spectacular. She used to cook. She had a catering. She worked for a catering company, and she even cooked for Arnold Schwarzenegger. She did a party for him. So she's from California, and she knows her stuff. And I noticed her little silicone pans. And last night, or two nights ago, I got one. I got one at Walmart. And this was the only one I could find, but it worked. I love it. So let's get started. I'm going to start with 4 eggs only. I've done this before. It's been a couple of years. And Seeking Vegas Sunrise, I met somebody at Gambling Granny's party. I met Anthony. No, I met Andy. Andy, and he told me, we went to go visit Seeking in Colorado, and we did the egg cups. And I was like, what? I was flattered by that. I couldn't even believe that. I was like, excellent. So I was super excited. So anyhow, we're going to do it again since we haven't done it in a while. So we're going to do 2 of those. I guess I'll just put those back in here. Okay. And let's see. We're going to do 4 eggs. If you want to do more, if you have a large family, do more. And I try to keep my recipes, guys, under $10 to $12. I try not to go that high. You know, I just don't. Oops, do I have a napkin? I don't think I do. Isn't it crazy? Okay, well, no big deal. I'm not that messy yet. And I don't like them to, you know, I cook quick. You know, I'm in and out of the kitchen. I don't have a lot of time. And I tell you, eggs, you know, the price of eggs, $2.87, not going to kill me now, you know. So I just, you know, I thought, you know, we're doing an egg recipe. I stayed away from them for a while. I thought I don't want to make anybody spend the money. And this is just Kroger. You could probably, you know, if you have a farm raised. We used to have chickens. Yeah, I wasn't a good farmer, guys. I love my little babies so much that when I had chickens, I would bring them in at night and they slept in my laundry room. Is that crazy? I was like, I can't leave them outside. What if something, you know, I was afraid. You know, we had a little pen for them and everything, but a chicken coop, and I was still afraid. I was like, no, I didn't trust the raccoons and possums. I thought, no way. So anyway, you're going to add your favorites to this. This is the best part. best part, I'm gonna add a little bit of 2% milk. Just a splash, guys. Much as you want, whatever you're comfortable with. And I didn't bring a spoon. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, I was just moving. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of jalapeno, and a little bit of tomato. If you like onions, do that. You like bell pepper, do that. A little bit of cheese. I love the cheese. Add whatever cheese. This is the Mexi cheese that comes in the bag. A little bit of spinach and a little bit of carrots. Only because I'm trying to keep it healthy. You know, gotta watch it lately. You know how it is. You know, it sucks getting old. I'm 100. You know, it sucks getting older. So you're just gonna stir this up, and I did spray a little bit, and I'm gonna spray this. Now I did notice some people, they go in there with a little bit of olive oil. Do whatever is easier for you. And you're gonna fill your little boats here. You're gonna fill your little wells. Is that what they call them? Wells, boats? Ooh, I can't wait. Okay. And I went a little, my other ones I went all the way to the top. Probably not a great idea. Probably shouldn't have done that. So this time I'm gonna go just a little bit less this time. I think I got a little crazy on that one. I was like, if they go up too high, they puff up really high. So anyway, I hope you're doing great, guys. I hope you're spinning. I hope you're winning. I actually got to go to the casino. My kitty cat is eating on her own. I was feeding her like an infant, you know, like every 2 hours. Not anymore. She's running around. And, you know, she makes it to August. She'll be 21. So my kitty started eating on her own, and drinking on her own, and I thought, let's get out of here. I thought, oh my gosh, I can leave her for a day. And, you know, I had a lot of food out for her. She knows where it's at. And we went gambling. And I don't know if you saw my post, but I won $2,000. I couldn't even believe it. Oh my God, it was easy money. It's the one with the game show guy that tells you easy money. You get to pick the offers. It's exactly like, what's the other one? What's the other game that's like where you get to pick your offer? Can't even think right now because because I'm doing this and I can't even think. But anyway, I was already photographing my win, and I realized I hadn't pressed the offer to take it yet, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm already photographing this like I already won it, and I haven't even done this yet. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was so excited, and of course, you know, I was looking for Paul, and I couldn't find him, and I was like, hey, where are you? You know, and he's like, oh, you know, I'm way back here on the other side of the casino. I was, oh my gosh, I was just like, you know, and of course, you know, the tax people come out. You know, you got to give them their half. Got to give them their half. They're not going to leave you alone. I don't know what they take. What do they take? In Louisiana? I don't know. It's probably the same as Vegas. So anyway, there it goes. I filled all those up. I went 4 eggs. Like I tell you, make more if you need more. And I baked this 350, 370, 45 minutes, and it was ready. 45 minutes. And I did it. And the good thing about it, guys, all week long, you have little egg bites. You just microwave them. You can freeze them if you want to. I keep them in the refrigerator. I get 2 of them with a piece of toast, you know. I go for my low-cal toast, and I just like them. And I was so glad I bought this. I think this was $8 at Walmart. So it was worth it. And through the magic of TV, yep, I'm showing you what I cooked last night. Look how good. Look how good. I'm going to, let's see, do I even need to cut one? Yeah. Okay, this is what happens when you fill up the boat all the way to the top. They become really, really puffy. And all this, I had my mushrooms, I had my peppers and everything. And I haven't even had one yet, but I'm excited. Let's try one. We're going to try that little bitty one. I like them, guys. I usually do them in the oven. I usually have them in the oven. They're the little egg cups. They get a little hard, you know, because of the tin. I noticed these are moist because I think they're in the silicone deal. Yep. Super good. I would add a little bit of salt and pepper. I don't know if I added enough. And you can add pepper flakes. You want to kick it up a notch? Add the pepper flakes. Super yummy. And, you know, since you have your stuff all over, it goes. I noticed that the ingredients kind of pop up to the top, you know, but it's super good. Excellent, high protein, good prep meal. Try it out. You know, eggs are a little bit more, you know, they're a little cheaper now. Those are the large eggs for about $2.49. But before I go on, don't get away from me yet. I got a silly little craft. I've got the recyclable angel. I know, isn't it funny? I recycled, and everything in here is recycled. This is from the dollar store. And here, I bought this little thing. They have these little lights at the dollar store. They're a cork. And if you can see this, it's actually like a cork. And I added flowers, and this is how you push the flowers down. You use one of these little skewers or a straw, and you just go ahead and you just push that in there. And I think I'm gonna put some double-side tape. I like this for a little centerpiece for my table for summer. I don't know why. It would be pretty in my window also. This is the wine bottle from last week, the Oliver wine. I went ahead, I took one label off. It just peeled right off. I didn't have to soak it. It just, you just peeled it off. And my wings, believe it or not, I'm even gonna believe this. It's my takeout container. It's my container that held my salad that I got at Costco. Isn't that funny? So it was, and I just traced it, I freehanded it. I'm not an artist. I was like, if you know how to draw angel wings, it could probably be better than this. Added these little things. That's the way it looks on the back. I just used tape. No big deal. I could glue it if I had more time, but I didn't. But I loved it. Just a little recyclable angel. I think she's cute. Gonna be perfect for a centerpiece or for Christmas. So get started. Start drinking your wine. Ask a friend for a bottle. Whatever you gotta do. And you could even use any kind of jar on here. You don't have to buy this little thing for $1. You don't have to. Oops. I can tell you that you're gonna need tape because it's gonna be a little wobbly. But I love this. I love it. And I think I saw this on TikTok years ago. I never did it. I did it this week. So anyway, this is no big deal. Tracy, thank you for the wonderful recipe. This is excellent. I like it. It's very smooth, fruity, and refreshing. So big kisses, guys. Big kisses. I'll see you on the next one, okay? We'll talk to you later, and I appreciate everybody stopping by. See ya.